Okay. I don't think any explanation's needed anymore. Just gotta make sure, yeah, okay, this looks all good. I should probably delete the YouTube scene, I probably don't need it anymore. I'll keep it around, whatever. Could move it to another, yeah, don't need the YouTube source. I can technically put it as its own scene though in the event I ever need it again to do another video review or whatever. Music. That works for me. There we go. I even have chat set up this time. Sick.
Fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
Bruh. Hello? Whatever. Slow C2, what can you do? Skill issue.
It's got to be.
Yippee.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you.
Right, hey, as long as I don't die, I don't care. That is the only relevant thing here.
Simple.
Hello?
There she is. They absorbed my blow.
Oh, you're over here.
Next up. The underworld's power.
Oh my god.
A palm of power.
Sure. Heart.
Louse. Centaur heart.
Hello, Ares.
Uh-oh. This one was.
Ooh, purple. Okay, this might get comfy in just a moment. Oh.
Good night. A chthonic key.
Yes.
Wonder where I can use this.
Mm-hmm. How much do I benefit from Obels here? A fair amount, I'll say. But Ares is probably better. I have almost enough to buy a boon in the shop, so... It's more that I probably don't need more money right now. More than I would benefit significantly more from the heart. Yay, ID acquired. Alright, I have enough damage to empty dash skulls now. I leave this. Have all of the Ares I need right now already.
Well, this is awkward.
In
Come on, mate. I'll have to.
that situation, if I were missing the cast still, I probably would have bought it since I have ID.
I did it. Feels in blood.
Alright. Keep all of these.
Don't mind me, father.
Oh hey, that was damageless. I did play that almost excessively safe, so that makes sense. I probably don't need to play this safe. Though, I guess I can keep going, playing very safe until I take damage. It would be funny to clear that again. After saying loud and clear the first time that the challenge was hot garbage.
Over there. Each exit has its
Athena, okay. And a palm. I want the Athena more.
Easy does it.
Significantly.
Makers.
Alright, shop should follow quite soon.
Just getting warmed up. Nearly made it.
Hello? Wavemaker? Oh, piss off.
Lady Athena.
Hey, water.
Which boons are going to be? Slam dancers. Coin from the dead.
Well, that's unfortunate. Dionysus is better here.
That's a problem.
Okay, damageless is dead, GG.
They're armored. That was
40%, sure.
leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here. Bone rakers.
Anyway, this run's kind of unlosable already. I have damage in the form of my attack and impending doom, and I have safety in the form of my special. And the large amount of health. And I guess I have Divine Protection open as well, but at this point I don't even need it. Like, it'll be comfy, obviously, but I probably don't need it.
Which way?
Attack Palm would be appreciated. But I could get Divine Protection here, or Merciful End. I can bum rush everything the moment they get one of those two, so...
Should help keep me going. I knew them. The will to fight. Hello? Oh, great.
Called it. Stray projectile from off screen. Incredible. Yeah, it's my fault. Agreed.
That's what you get. Can wash away my boons.
Yeah, can sell a Dire here.
Be needing that.
I have Impending Doom already, so I don't benefit from the extra Impending Doom odds. Kind of obvious said out loud.
The fields of Elysium. swords. That eyeball, is that him?
Sick. Here. 92. I need one more chamber after this to be a combat before the shop. Never mind? Question mark?
I can use that back home.
Yes, never mind. However, yeah. Sick.
Flame wheels. Ready for them.
Oh, hello. Fuck off. Thank you.
Goddess Athena.
Flame wheels happen to love running against the walls if one is in their way. Sure.
I'll take this one.
Surely now. Ares had better merciful end odds, but whatever.
The Bull of Minos.
Mistakes were made.
Agreed on.
I will.
Wait.
I will.
Ow.
Not a scratch.
Well fought.
I beat the Bull of Minos. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. There we go. She has run out of boons after this. Unless I'm forgetting one. No, I'm not. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the attack. So 6 total, and picking one here will guarantee that I see one of the legendaries I have open.
Strongbows.
Once again, I will regularly conflate duos and legendaries because they are the same thing according to the game. The game's code, that is. They are marked differently, and the prereqs are from 2 gods instead of 1 in the case of duos, but the code calculates the odds in Hades 1 identically, and like the same odds are used.
A gift.
Yeah. Obols. Hey, Glue. Welcome on in.
Great shields. I bet Charon's going to want all this.
More health, lovely.
Let's fight.
Ow. Thanks, Holy Shield. Hey, good luck. Oh, come on in.
Just what I need. Oh wow.
I won.
Oh, these.
Ow.
Protected.
No, you don't. Goodbye. That connecting is kind of crazy, given I specialed pretty early there.
The gods are helping him.
Needless to say, free.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Where do you think you're going?
You know exactly where.
So yeah, I win. And I can guarantee it even more by seeing at least one more Athena boon. If I see more than that, then that's probably even overkill.
Oh no, not this. The melty. So it's written. After. Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
It's an expensive boon, I guess I won't be able to buy it in the end. Rip.
Try this way.
Well, it would have been funny anyway.
Not now. No use. It's no use. That's one big satyr.
Okay, that's it. I've figured out the... I've just accidentally figured out an opener for the Satyr mini-boss.
Approaching.
I'll have to lab it out later to see if it works consistently, but it would appear that sitting next to the trap on that Satyr mini-boss, something near that spot, might make him jump towards you in range to either already be inside of the trap, and yeah, to be already either in the trajectory of the trap or be close enough for you to knock him in with a special, though it needs more testing. If it does work, then it could be a time save of a few seconds on runs getting that mini boss.
I can't.
Hey Tony.
Oh, it's just a tiny vermin. Oh gods.
Time to show once again that Tony is not a hard mini-boss.
Poisoned.
Oh, hello. Bad. That's crazy. Kill him slightly early, that's unfortunate. Can I keep randomly walking into poison, please? That's not the fight being hard, I'm just dumb. Flash blind, whatever, whatever you want to call it.
Clean. More. So vicious and so tiny.
Sure.
Cheers to that. Hope this can get me out of here.
I might be able to afford the Athena after all.
Which tunnel?
Depends how many tunnels I have to do. Depends greatly on the amount of tunnels. Sick.
No way. Not yet.
Not a 3-sack either. Well, I'm glad it's happening on a run like this. As opposed to one where I'm actually scared.
I'll just take that.
Okay, guess I'm affording the Athena.
Maybe
Guess in the end I am affording that Athena.
no way. SATA storage. There's only one.
Yay.
For a boon.
Never mind, I'm not affording the Athena. 3 obols off. Fuck that, I'm doing one more tunnel.
SATAs to get out of here. Not yet.
It's not about the result, it's about sending a message or something like that.
Can't do that. Not now.
Oh, come on.
More of you, huh?
Alright.
Good enough to eat.
Yes.
Had quite enough here, thanks. Well, SATA sack coming right up. Always
Smile.
okay. Should stock up for the road ahead. All right, boy, I got your favorite.
Terrified.
I owe you one, boy. Wow. Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should have.
Well, let's see.
We're.
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me.
I might be able to empty dash skulls right now. Wait, no, I'm definitely able to. I estimated last time it was like 220 that I needed in terms of Doom procs.
Against me like this, boy.
What do you think, Father?
I think you are wasting your time.
Thank you, DP, very cool.
My time to do with as I please.
My fault.
Darkness.
Yep.
Darkness. Darkness.
Wait, why is the amount of damage my Doom effect is dealing so random? Does Dire Misfortune still apply after being sold? If so, then that's hilarious. Because I've been operating under the assumption that Dire Misfortune actually, like, gets sold when it gets sold. It would appear so. What the hell? That's a new one.
Darkness.
I don't have Dharma. Yes, I do have Dharma's Fortune. I just missed this somehow. I'm dumb.
Like this. I have something for you.
What am I doing? Get this. Like, shut down this clown's stream. Scrap everything I want. Scrap everything I just said. Yeah, Dharma's Fortune works as intended. I'm just dumb. I could not tell you when I picked up Dharma's Fortune again. I could swear I sold it at some point. But... Neat, alright. So that's not just a bug everyone missed. For no good reason. Bruh. GG. Again, played exceedingly safe there. I did not need to play that safe.
What?
I know you're.
Persephone.
There is
Good warm-up run,
escape.
I guess.
Goodbye, Father.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires
Again,
fear
reminder
and
going
penitence,
from
reminding
40
us
to
of the
45
inevitable
today.
fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
Bruh.
Mine.
Bad.
It's got to be.
Hail no.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you. You can't stop me. What did I tell you? Keep them coming. There she is. Louts.
Hello?
The underworld's power.
Cast.
They're armored. That was. Leave it to the god of wine.
Did not get the cast, so I obviously looked towards the useful tier 2s. Oh, whoops. Okay. Cast. Otherwise take BR if it appears, otherwise take sure footing if it appears, otherwise take blinding flash if it appears. Maybe sure footing or blinding flash and switched, I don't know. Otherwise pick holy shield. Okay.
Strength of the goddess. A chthonic key. Kieran's shop. Cheers, mate.
Cast, lovely. Attack is now forced.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, son.
Come on,
Your father's
I'll have to.
a man. Stay right there. You can't hurt me.
It didn't work.
Impossible.
Me seeing you around. Can't do that.
Mhm.
Don't mind me, father. And check.
This, but you can, a bit of the same. I mean, mostly the same, except
Now
every
that's
time the
better.
game decides to screw you over, and every time you make a mistake, that mistake is punished more severely. Tartarus also doesn't feel smooth at all because the enemy brave points are fucked up. Every enemy has 15% more health on Helmet because of Forced Calisthenics Program 1. So, yeah. The usual breakpoints, that is to say, ways to rapidly kill enemies, don't apply.
Go here. Each exit has its
You need
own
to come
door.
up with new ones.
Off we go.
I mean, like, for Unarmored Witches, it's the usual, except you add in one extra standing strike at the end, but that messes with the player's ability to do multiple of, to kill multiple of them in a row rapidly.
Coin from the dead.
And yeah, that's, there are other examples. Thugs, for example.
Bonus.
You, I believe, have to do, I mean, throw in an extra cast or something. To do it optimally, or as optimally as feasibly possible.
One of Kieran's shops.
If you don't see me playing Freshfall Hell mode ever, that's why it's kind of just boring. I mean, the punishing aspect can be interesting, but the fact that it doesn't change all that much, it's just play better Lamal. Bit uninteresting. Ow. Yeah, you can also get comboed super hard often in a speedrun setting and die. Enemies deal more and you heal less, meaning you have less counterplay when stuff goes wrong. It's kind of just a miserable experience overall, both for speedrunning and win streaks. Of course, shoutouts to Retro for claiming the world record on it recently. Goat behavior.
They're slowing down. Where now?
Yes! World record for speed. If you look on speedrun.com, you'll see someone called Retrospector at the very top of the Freshfall Helmet leaderboards.
Hello?
No one's tried win streaking Freshfall Hell mode yet because, honestly, that sounds like pain. You'd probably just straight up die if you don't have the health and build to support it.
They absorbed my blow.
Every combat would probably take like 25% longer. So runs that don't have much damage and take absolute ages take even longer. It is quite feasible for a bad run to take about an hour. Freshfall Hell mode, if you want to play no resets on that. Like runs that would take 45 minutes on normal mode would probably take almost an hour on Hell mode. Heat record for Freshfall is kind of complicated. It depends how you define Freshfile in that sense. Vanilla as like an escape as early as possible in a high heat setting situation. Scratch has a 32 heat clear on Hell mode using the Pact being unlocked immediately to clear 32 heat pretty a few runs in. While not really playing the previous runs, it's just resource farming for 5th and then play play the run as soon as you can on 32. Me, I toyed around with the Freshfile Fun mod, which lets you, among other things, enable heat settings on run 1. And in that setting, I did 32 heat, but something that's actually more similar to 40 heat because I could have enabled routine inspection 4 but didn't. Routine inspection being the mirror thing. So yeah, if you're talking in a run 1 setting, then the answer is 40 heat, otherwise it's 32.
Chariots.
Ow. Double deflect on that. One of them long after the chariot died. Funny. This game sucks.
Long spears.
I think 45 or 46 might be possible in a run 1 setting, like with routine inspection 4, obviously. Uh, Outside of that, I don't see this going much higher.
Let's deal some
Yeah, EM Force kinda rough, and Forced Overtime is very rough. Honestly, Forced Overtime 2 might be a harder run 1 challenge than EM4 is, but combining the two is completely impossible. Ain't no way. But I will probably not be the one to do that. That would require using approval process, which means you will have more trouble finding your build, palming the right thing.
just keep coming because of that butterfly.
Freshfall Fun does come with a setting that lets you force a purple attack, Athena special, and Merciful End right off the start, but even so, there are things that you would need to get through RNG. For example, the Chamber 2 Divine Dash still has approval process applied to it. If that happens to be AP1 or AP2 away, you gotta restart the run. Underworld Customs is another annoying heat setting in a Merciful End context because it can force you to sell off your build. And you don't have rolls in Fresh File to roll out of such situations. And Fresh File Fun forcing Merciful End right off the bat causes problems in the sense that most of your boons are going to, most if not all of your boons are going to be in part what
More darkness.
the mod had just given you.
Must have slept. Don't spend it all in one place, mate. Great shields.
So yeah, either you don't use Underworld Customs, which makes you lose out on 2 heat. I didn't use it on my 32/40. Um,
Not a scratch.
but if one were to want to push it much higher, one would probably need to use Underworld Customs because the alternatives suck too much.
A palm of power. They must have lots of these on Olympus.
Anyway, you've caught me rambling again.
Reasonable, though.
Enjoy. My fault.
What else?
Yeah, Freshfall's very niche. Watching me, you might not know this, but most players pivot towards any heat, and then a few
Oh,
try to uh, go as high heat as they can, and then only a select few, like according to my statistics, a bit over 150 people ever succeed in beating Run 1. More of them try, it's just few of them actually try for long enough to succeed. It sure doesn't help that some of them try to beat Hades on their first run as their first run victory. Like, they haven't played the game before, but still they're doing Run 1 attempts. That helps in some sense because they don't have some of the bad, quote-unquote, bad habits that one picks up playing any heat and high heat. Ow. That is to say, relying on multiple dashes, relying on death defiances, getting used to forced overtime timings, getting used to EM4 for those who play high heat. Um, Getting used to extreme measures heroes. Because Freshfall is so obscenely different, very few people end up playing it. It's also stigmatized as the merciful end category, where you reset for merciful end constantly, which sure in a speed setting it is, but there's so much more to be done. I mean, hell, I'm living proof of this. Retro's done a lot of challenge running as well. Sophie's done some amount of challenge running. Ow. I'm talking. I should not be talking while playing the game. It makes me play like dog shit. Streamer problems. This is true. Not everyone enjoys playing Zagsword, particularly with an amount of dashes they aren't familiar with, which means they have to play which means they have to actually time their dashes instead of double tapping whenever they feel like it. Not going to call it mashing because it's not really mashing. You do have to time the double tap. It's just you get way more iframes with 2 dashes than you do with 1.
that'll do. I can't seem to open.
Right.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Yeah, the main people who tend to flock to
Worth it.
a fresh file are indeed those who already have established themselves
Do this.
to be pretty good high heat players because they want to oh, uh, they often want to escape the approval process shenanigans.
Ground floor.
I'm being rage baited in in Supergiant Discord. Unbelievable.
Not this.
Muses,
The melting
you're so right. Hello, Athena. I should have bought the pump first. I don't know what I'm doing. Unpummable.
Appreciate the backup. Maybe this way.
Into Ares.
Not now. Can't. Not yet. That's the most gigantic vermin I have ever seen.
Yippee. Come on. Motherfucker. How is that trap not hitting you? How are you not being harmed by the trap?
Poisoned.
Okay. I'm fine.
Ugh, those things. Powered up.
Yeah, I know, but there was a pest in this near the center of the arena, almost on
Let's see here.
one of the lines of the center traps. That's the one I was complaining about, not Anthony.
No use.
Yeah, I figured as much.
It's no use. No way. Phew. It's no use. Sector storage.
Yay. Green.
You the goods.
Green get.
Yum. Got this delicious sack of meal, alright?
Terrifying.
Anyway, this is like completely unlosable.
Wow. Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should not.
Well, let's see.
We're gone.
No, you're going home, not me.
Darkness.
Right, I don't have him pending. Still, I'm definitely winning this.
Darkness. like this boy.
What? Not even close, by the way. Who was worried there? Because I sure was. Okay, cannot empty dash, that's about what I figured. Voidstone, goodbye. Ow. Dumbass. Not even close. I played that phase 1 kinda jank, but it worked out, I guess. Mostly. Dad lasers, that's a weird spot. That is not one of the usual dad laser spots. I assume this is phase transition jank. Hello? I might be too far away. Yeah, I definitely was. The Divine Dash was not connecting. Wiggle. Nope. Could not hit the pot at the bottom, whatever. Not hit that. Go get that skull. Clean.
I told you.
Wait,
What?
I know.
Persephone.
There is no escape.
No.
42. Just 5 away.
Goodbye, Father.
We're definitely not getting there today, but if after tomorrow all runs end and I'm still alive, I'll have beaten my personal best, since I do 5 runs per day. Wait. Yeah. Sick.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
Oh, I forgot to post a Speedcord message about the stream. Oh, whatever.
Heads up.
Might do it later this run if it kind of sucks. Whoops.
It's got to be.
Hail me.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you. Louts. Come. A cathodic key.
126.
Who dies first?
130.
Coin from the dead. Their armor.
I was somewhat worried I had dash struck slightly early there. Thankfully, had not. Bruh.
A centaur heart. Uh-oh.
Ow.
That was...
Geo, worst outcome.
Mind to liven things up around here. Wonder where I can use this.
Yep.
I think I hear the river. Kieran's shop.
Spesh.
Take it.
Yippee. Cast. Slash app. Epic after party if I see it. I think I accept rare as well. But yeah, number one priority is filling the cast.
That sound.
Yay.
What else? Olympus, I accept this message. Who should I give this to?
Yay. Looking to palm my special. That is not the special.
Well, this is awkward.
Hot sag.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had...
Your father's
I'll have...
a man. You're a waste of time.
Didn't work.
You've got a lot of nerve.
My fault. That's the first time I've made that mistake this win streak. I hope it stays that way. Whoops. Honestly, if she had gone again, yeah, sure. Would not mind that one bit. Bruh.
Impossible.
I did it.
Kinda tanked that fight.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself. But I can try. Can wash away
This,
the wounds.
however, this is fine,
Broken
TM.
Tartarus. Got it. Now we're getting somewhere. Inferno bombers.
Well, whatever.
That's one more.
I mean, I don't really benefit from either, do I? Sure, I'll take the pump. I'd usually go shop there, but I'll try this. It's kind of irrelevant either way. This at least leaves me with more options open. I should do this more often, honestly. Unless I explicitly need something from the shop. So yeah, in this case I have 2 exits, whereas normally I would only have 1 if I had chosen the shop.
A palm of power.
Special.
Why, it's the barge of death.
BR, I think, is the best outcome here. First of all, good damage. Second of all, opens DP. But even if it didn't open DP, it would still be good here.
So close. No effect. There she is.
Sure. Epic footing. Not like I need the unpalmable right now, but it's better than picking up a palmable I don't need. Thank you, Bomber, for making me not feel sad about my misplay.
For the mirror. Both breakers.
What is my aim today? I hate how sometimes activating a trap or breaking a pillar or something like that causes the whole screen to freeze. It's like crit stun, but even worse. I mean, crit stun, but actually relevant might be the better way of saying that.
Hello? Oh, great.
I thought I had phased you. What? Okay. I guess my damage is kind of atrocious, so that makes sense.
Absorbed my blow.
Whatever, I have time to send the Discord message now, I guess. I have no idea how I did not take damage there. Wait, you can technically farm infinite money off of Lerny here, can't you? That's an incredibly cursed way to beat Fresh File, but it probably works.
Not a scratch. Good, no more heads. Should I take the trade?
Yes. Yes.
Needing that. In the bag. The fields of Elysium.
I kind of wish I was able to sell Positive Outlook at like any point.
That eyeball, is that him? That one's regenerating.
That boon better allow me to beat a run single-handedly at some point, because I don't understand which dev went, oh yeah, people are gonna love this boon. Which is like other damage reduction boons, but less good. Conditional, too.
Splitters.
It has one good use case, and it's if you're running Stubborn Defiance.
Stay dead. That'll keep me going for a bit. Chariots.
Thank you for swiping into that trap, thank you very much. Oh dear, and it's B-ball. Panic mode. I say in the calmest voice.
They'll just keep coming because of that butterfly ball.
Whoops, made a mistake there, yeah. Honestly, Butterfly Ball, the Soul Catcher mini boss has such a safe arena. You can hide in the center and enemies take ages to get to you.
That's all for now, thanks.
VR, let's go.
Long spears.
Hey, I'd want an attack sometime soon. Guess I'm taking Dionysus then.
Should help keep you going.
Click the palm. About time. God, Epic VR, so strong. So good I might even palm BR before the attack.
Delicious.
Never mind, I saw purple and clicked, but yeah, I should have palmed BR there instead.
Great shields.
Whatever, there'll be more palms later on. Ow.
That one's rearming. Coin from the dead. Thank you, mate.
Probably didn't need to buy the food, but whatevs. True footing. I'm kind of happy with what I have already, so
Wow.
yeah. Probably don't need divine protection or anything. That's why I'm prioritizing palm consistency through footing over the divine protection slash Krisk Lamau odds to jump. Of course. Honestly, my mistake. That okay. Sure. I'm playing like ass right now. What is going on? Theseus is kind of dying. Ow. Me too. Me very much too. Stop being bad. Oh, hello.
The gods are helping him.
Yep, that works very consistently. Special into a dash and you get almost full, or I don't know if it's almost full or completely full, but it's very consistent to deflect the spear throw. Though you do have to time the start of the special yourself. There, I believe, is no visual cue for that.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
But at least it's consistent as opposed to the way where you just dash,
Christ on me,
which is
the god
a
one.
bit inconsistent. Since there's a range between a range where Theseus can throw his spear as opposed to some set value, like a specific timing you need to know.
Yes. Ground floor.
Anyway, I have sandwiches for 3 chambers, so got that going for me, I guess.
The melting. So it's ready.
Might play one tunnel first, only then buy the Dionysus shop.
After
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I
Well,
can.
you're showing up slightly late.
What's on offer here?
Uh, I do benefit from this though. I could, yeah, I could get what's it called? Curse of Nausea. So my routing is definitely Ares into Artemis in that order.
This one, I guess.
That way I have more potentially good options when buying the Dionysus. Though this is competing against Blackout, but I don't know if Blackout is even that good right now. It is 60% to be fair. But that's about equal to the value Khan would offer. One of them's additive, the other's mold, and I have no other additive to go with it, so they're equivalent.
Don't like the look of that thing fodder over there.
God, I love BR. God, I love BR.
This one was bad.
I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's either Curse of Vengeance or take the Urge to Kill, which provides basically no value. Unsure.
The war god's power.
Eh, at least I'm not bound by the condition of that staying in cast now. Homage.
Should come in useful.
Shit. And I should have pumped BR there again. And I got Krisk. Frick. Forgot that was open. Right, that's part of why I wanted to buy and take the Ares first. I remember. I didn't bring it up because I almost immediately forgot about it, but yeah, that was part of the reason. I had Krisk open. And wanted to maximize the odds of me getting something useful.
Poisoned. Safe
Okay,
storage.
2-sack, hello.
exchange.
Ah,
Sounds like good company to
of
keep.
course.
Shout I'm more
Well,
than
the good
happy
news is I wouldn't have
to
had
patronize
the
with
money
you.
to afford any of these anyway if I didn't buy the Dio.
All right, boy.
Verify.
I owe you one, boy. Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew up.
You know you're right.
It should.
Well, let's see.
We're gone.
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness. Darkness.
Despite wanting to palm BR, I always forgot to somehow.
You dare
Uh,
speak out against me like this, boy?
That's right.
Darkness.
oh, right, yes, Krisk, of course.
What you desire is impossible.
We'll see.
We certainly shall. Darkness.
Sick, GG.
Got you.
That being damageless surprises me.
Oh, great.
This. You'll burn.
Not even close to lasers. I don't know what you're talking about.
Here.
Wait, not comfortable.
Let's have it out then, boy.
Break this one, break this one. There we go.
This is for your own good.
Jeezy. 43, I think.
There is
Yippee.
escape.
Goodbye, Father.
The level 1 BR hurts me emotionally. I had several chances to palm it.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place. It's got to be.
Jank as fuck C2, but I'll take it.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you. Alright, who's next? Here they come. That's everyone. Heads up. Coin from the dead. Lads. The underworld's power. They absorbed my blood. A centaur heart.
Hello, Ares.
Uh-oh. This one.
Mm-hmm.
This is my fight. spend it all in one place, mate. I can't. No use.
Yay, okay. Spesh.
Mate.
Spesh acquired.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, sec.
Come on, mate.
Your father's
I'll have to.
a man. I'll make this quick.
Slightly early dash.
So, impossible.
I did it. The ancient blood.
Oh hey,
Me.
guaranteed attack pums.
Up we go then.
I didn't even realize.
Clear. Now we're getting somewhere. Burn flingers. Not had enough yet. Right there. All aboard.
If I were playing decently, this would actually be kinda fast. Probably not
Mates.
PB or anything, but it would be kinda fast. Assuming I get ME here, of course. If I don't, then it's kinda mid, I say, with both ME cores and a palm in the attack and rarity in the attack, but you know what I mean.
This means war.
You know what I mean. Sure. Cast palm. Hello, Barge. Never mind, this would not be fast. Yep, my fault. I don't know why I did that. Completely unnecessary. That too. That bomb activation.
No effect. Dust. That was. Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here. Bloodless.
22 coming up. Take this.
Slam dancers. Should fetch me something. Which way? I can use this. I knew that. Hello? Oh, great.
Whoops.
They're armored. Not a scratch. That's what you get. Still in good or drawing my boons.
Oh, yeah, I have him pending already. Sell this.
Feel cleaner already.
Shard good.
One more floor. There.
Best well item, I swear. With the exception of maybe like the healing items.
The fields of Elysium. Bright swords. That eyeball, is that him?
Like, look at that. Any enemy that walks into a trap gets annihilated. Neuron?
Me going for a bit? Strongbows. How many now?
Yippee. Sure? Question mark?
Chariots.
Yeah, alright, dumbass.
Good chance.
Someday maybe I'll not be stupid. That day is not today. My god. Green acquired. I have impending already, take this.
Great shields.
Dumbass.
Over there. Long spears. That one's rearming. Power of Olympus.
This is better.
Flame wheels. That's life.
What a bad way to play Elysium.
I'll take this one.
Well, the damage is good, I suppose. There is that.
Oh wow.
This is the type of build I would expect on a PB. Though I am very late for, like, it appeared very late for that.
Here he comes. You and me, king. The gods are helping him.
Kinda chunkin'.
Feature. Oh, I can't seem to open it. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Yippee. This can be sold, yeah.
Oh, I still need these.
Jesus. What a build.
I can do this. I can do this.
Let's make this the strongest build of the win streak, shall we? In terms of damage output.
Ground floor.
It's only downhill from here.
Oh no, not this. The melting. So it's really good. After him. Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find. They must have lots of these upon Olympus. Try this way.
324 damage.
No way.
Can you guys confirm something for me, please? Do armored satyrs release their spit faster than unarmored satyrs? I could swear that's the case because, uh, like, sometimes I try iframing their projectiles back. I mean, deflecting their projectiles back,
What sort of
the
technical
armored
innovation is
version,
that?
while doing something that seems right for a satyr. And then the projectile just hits me instead. Happens way too much.
The satyrs must be fashioning those things.
I can never tell if it's me being bad or me, or them having a different timing on their armored version, like a quarter of a second earlier or something, a tenth of a second earlier. I could swear that's the case.
It's no use. Not yet.
Yeah, alright. Stop that. Like I said, stop being dumb, please. Thank you.
Hope this can get me out of here.
Look at this fucking damage output, that. uh,
Something
Insanity.
I'll take it. Who should I give this to? Satyr tunnels. Maybe this way.
Let's get pressure points too for good measure. Because of course. One of the best merciful end builds I've had in a long time. Yeah, the best merciful end build I've had in a long time. It gets pressure points for even more damage.
It's no use. Satyrs
And
still
it's sack here too, perfect.
a boon for a boon. Bit of an aftertaste.
Heal back to full.
Something to eat, boy? Huh? Alright.
Terrifying.
It is actually wild what happened this run. Hurrah.
I did it. Wow. Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should not.
Well, let's...
We're gone.
No. You're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the helm of darkness.
My god.
You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
I do.
What you desire is impossible.
Like you would know.
I do, you idiot. Darkness.
Hello? I was specialing. I had specialed. Rest in peace, damageless dad, I guess.
Enough of this. Enough of you.
No, you don't. what damage that was.
I told you that.
I still believe I got robbed on that cast thrust, but whatever. 44.
Escape.
Goodbye, Father.
What a build.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
Bruh. Jank. Brother.
It's got to be.
Please.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you. Let's see how quickly I can slay you all. Short work. You're dust. Who's next? A centaur heart. Each exit has its own reward. They absorbed my blow. The underworld's power. Louse. Coin from the dead.
Damn. Cast.
Uh-oh. There's only one.
I heard about it.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
Damn. I was trying to catch the lout in the middle of the X trap. Ow. And that hits the pillar. Of course it does. Anyway, this cast is strong enough to one-shot unarmored witches, which is neat, I guess. Not all too useful, but feels good. As seen there.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Hello? Yes, Athena Spesh? I might sell his cast. Yay, okay, selling the cast. If I'd gotten attack there, I wouldn't have. Because my goal there, attack offered, I wouldn't have, because my goal here is to get
Your father.
I'll have to
was to get the special.
You are always the time.
I could keep the cast, but because it's epic, I am a proponent of selling it in this kind of situation. We've gone over this before, I believe. But the average case here for me is I just get another cast that is better than Artemis's. Worst case is I see Diane. Actually, no. Worst case is I just get Artemis cast back. No. And in the event I see Ares, but I am unable to get his attack because I also have the cast empty, and just happen to get bad luck. That's still better technically, like in terms of probability, because I can see him in shops after that.
Don't mind me, father.
Or I can take his cast and guarantee that next Ares when I see it, it'll be guaranteed. No cast is worse for consistency than Artemis.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And yeah, best case scenario is I get an Athena cast and fill it like that.
Spreaders.
In this case, if I see it against BR, I will take the cast. Which may be a surprise, given I am like the #1 Divine Protection enjoyer generally. But the
She is.
Divine Protection's important, but this is as well. Yeah, the cast is as well. Anyway, BR because cast didn't appear.
Moving right along. Slam dancers.
Rough.
Right there. Gorgons.
Y'all, I think I'm missing shop. Lady, please. Girl. Come towards me. You dense Ah. Piece of garbage. Thank you. Slowest intro room in the universe. You know it's bad when on a cast only on the cast only run I did that room faster. You know it's bad when that happens.
That's a problem.
My fault.
This one was. With your power, Lord Ares.
Anyway,
Maybe I'll get out of here yet.
ME core #2 acquired. I now have 2 shinies open on Athena, 1 on Ares.
They're slowing down. They're armored. Power of Olympus. Pleasure doing business.
Want to keep the high consistency palms, though I don't really need them anymore.
Hello? Oh, great.
Oh, whatever. I'll just get a cast from someone soon-ish.
Didn't work.
It is guaranteed to appear now after all. Whoops.
Keep them coming. Not a scratch. That's what you
Looking like quite a lenient, session.
Surpassed my
wash
hydra.
away my bones. I sure did, Father.
I'm looking for impending doom. I am not allowed to sell that.
That's it for us, Fidel. Yes. The fields of Elysium.
Okay. Really?
Bright swords.
Well, come on in.
That eyeball, is that him?
Yeah, exactly. I will probably be able to do 50. I'm quite sure of that at this point. The objective now would be 100.
Not yet.
Though I would be happy with 50 as well, if I get that.
Long spears.
If I survive all of tomorrow, I'll have beaten 50 fresh fall runs in a row. Which is absolutely crazy, by the way.
Yes.
Impressing myself.
Just tidying up a bit.
I kind of have palms already, but like, nah, palm consistency. Let's go. Nitro decided to stop at 100 because at that point he's already proven the category's really, really fucking consistent. So why keep going? Anything higher would be pretty arbitrary.
Worthless.
And like, there's
Prize in battle.
you could keep going almost infinitely. That takes so much time as well.
The Bull of Minos.
So yeah, he wanted to just stop there. He's happy with 100, so he stops there. That would probably do the same. There is little point in continuing when you've already shown that you're that consistent. You can probably beat anything outside of like the very worst RNG the game has to offer. The reasons you die at at that point are no longer skill issues. It is it at that point it's all RNG. Statistically, repeat something enough, something that is possible enough times, and it will eventually happen. That's the problem here. That being said, it would be hilarious to beat 1000 in a row, but no one has the time or patience or energy to do that.
I beat the Bull of Minos. In the name of Hades.
Nah, he just stopped.
He's trying to respawn.
Sicko impending. I say right after picking it up, I really do have short-term memory, huh? What is going on?
Delicious.
Yeah,
Chariots.
like the next milestone, the next relevant milestone would be 1000, but no one has got the time or energy for that, and neither do I.
What do we have here?
Those 900 other runs are probably better oriented towards something that
Flame wheels.
people would care about, including myself,
On cue.
including the runner themselves more generally. $34. I forgot I had Artemis in the pool. Health good me safe, as a certain person would say.
Oh wow. Theseus.
Ow. Not looking at the screen, dumbass. So true. I didn't thought the cast actually lodged into Theseus. I thought it collided with some pillar somewhere. I don't know. I could have just looked at the health bar instead, but whatever.
That'll do. Oh, I can't seem to open it. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Uh, the temptation is there. I think mathematically this is bad. Because the god pool isn't pure. Otherwise, I might have considered it.
I can do this. I can do this.
You are setting yourself back on boon consistency. If you sell that, you are selling your. I mean, you are getting one less option per boon. Means less good boon consistency, and any alternatives I could pick up are probably going to be worse. Unless it's Athena or Dionysus.
Oh, no, not this. The melting. So it's really coming.
After him.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Ooh, this might be a rare situation where I pick Dionysus first. So I can get Athena second.
Here goes.
I would like some more health. I think that's what I'm looking for here. Could have casted there. Should have casted there, realistically. There you don't. Goodbye.
No way. That's one big satyr. Poisoned. Okay. That was.
Ooh, blue. It is blue. Let's take it.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
I heal back to 60 HP. Okay, no, they definitely attack faster. I'm not imagining things, I swear. Yeah, okay, the difference is actually staggering. What? Now that I know it's a thing, the difference is actually staggering. Damn. Holy Shield here is best. I don't have any other Athenas. Coming up.
Offer here. Why not? Satyr tunnels.
Listen to Pum.
It's no use.
Armored Satyr attack speed is slightly faster than for unarmored Satyrs. I noticed this near the start of the win streak, and but I wasn't sure whether I was tripping or not. Now I'm like 99% sure. It's not a tiny bit faster either. It's like double the speed. Yippee.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it. You must be hungry, huh? Alright, boy. I owe you one, boy. Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should.
Well, let's see.
We're gone.
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the helm of darkness. You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
Whoops.
Stubborn oaf.
Wretched excuse for a father.
Some utter disrespect. Darkness.
I don't know why it was not moving there.
Darkness.
Might have been holding both directions at once. That's the only explanation I have. What is that? What the hell is that hitbox? No, you fucking don't. Goodbye. Irish. Kindly perish. That's a nicer way of saying something else.
Got you. Oh, great.
This. You wish to anger me. I have something for you.
I'll break the putt to the left of me in a moment here. There we go. What the hell? Yep. Up here. I could have stormed that actually there. Whatever. Too late now. Oh, I don't have empty dash damage. Shit. Yep, called it. I did that too early. Actually, not too early, but it was very early. Uncomfortably early.
Blasted little.
Well, that was terrifying. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but kind of terrifying. Okay, GG. I got completely robbed on the on that one chariot and also one spin,
I know
but we ball.
I
Bit too close indeed. I did have more than 62 health remaining. Like, that was a bit less tight than I was making it out to be, but still very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable indeed. Yeah, this was my main damage. These 4 boons. And shoutouts to Holy Shield for helping a bit. That's 45. Right, do we continue or do I just end for today? I'll be right back, give me a moment.